right, so we learned
It's
things
too heavy for
here.
me.
No, pick up the empty container. All right, fourth time's a charm. Fourth time's a charm. We will get this. We were about to do something dumb by walking into the fan blades. So let me do a quick save here. Because I have a feeling. But let's try and walk past the turbine, which is probably going to blow us off the cliff because we're not wearing the iron boots.
Oh no!
Oh no! It's worse than blowing me off the cliff. Oh! Well, we knew that was going to happen. Oh my god. It's time for a Roebuck Ragu. And there's a PG. Yeah, kind of. I mean, there's no blood. And then all the power supply mode. There is a difference between data transfer and power. Yeah, yeah. If I knew how to do that, Bunny Fist, that's probably not a bad idea. I'll see if maybe I can do that tonight with Zero before I go play games with people. And yes, it did eat me. We kind of knew that was going to happen, though.
The boots will be ripped into tiny pieces. I've got to find another way to get past. In one piece.
Use the boots.
Look at those ugly things. I'm more than glad that such garments never became a thing for birds.
Come on, put on the boots.
Fred!
Nope, I walked too close. Yeah, there's not much air for margin here. Not much air for margin. God, I love the fact that the dev did death scenes. Okay. Look at boots.
Ugh, must be painful to walk around in.
Give boots to Gwen.
Look at those ugly things.
Yeah, it is LucasArts all over again.
That doesn't do me.
That's actually not a bad
Even
idea.
If I tied myself to a rope, the suction would pull me into this hideous thing anyway. That rock will be ripped into tiny pieces. I've got to find another.
Okay.
It would only be or.
What else can I throw in there? Mud?
It would only be ripped into pieces or.
No.
Oh,
God
no.
dang it. Dang it! Alright, well maybe the iron boots aren't the answer. Or I'm just too numb to use them properly. Alright,
I'm gonna have to tie a rope around.
why won't you wear the boots? Alright, use iron boots with windy
It
path.
would just be sucked right into this hideous thing.
Okay.
I sense a strong suction over that part of the floor.
So we gotta find a way to turn it off. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna mess with the BIOS, Bunny Fist. That's way above my pay grade. That is way above my pay grade.
Whatever's behind that window, it's hidden in deepest darkness.
Alrighty. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea, Argon. Let's see. That was in the tundra. Hey, but the scissors will work with the thorns. There we go. Alright, well we found Yarlina.
From here on, the thorns become too big for cutting them.
There's Jarlina!
Oh no. Oh, sentient vines. That's a problem.
These thorns seem to be holding her hostage here.
We should be careful.
No duh.
Poor guy. What a terrible place to bite the dust. These thorny bushes are truly deadly. Poor guy. What are these thorns?
Okay, can I pick up the skeleton?
Ugh, I don't want to carry the remains of other.
Fair. Uh-oh.
Ouch! I'll never get over them like this.
Right. Now we use the boots.
This'll do it no good.
Oh my god.
Shall I make poison darts from these? I'm a little too pacifist for that.
Use iron boots with small
Let's
thorns.
see if this works.
There we go. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Hey, all right. Now we have a flask.
There seems to be quite a bit of liquid sloshing around in there, a particularly clear water.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay. I know what we're supposed to do now. Yeah, Amaryllis, you just thought the same thing I did for the snail.
Darn! Those thorns are of the extra thick sort. I need extra sharp scissors if I'm going to cut through these.
Okay, what about the woodworms?
That won't help her.
Straw dowel?
That won't help her.
Alright, well at least we know how to make the sticky sludge, but how do we get Yarlina out of here?
That won't help her.
Use the bone with the
Bone
rope.
doesn't help me here. Jarlina? No response.
I keep saying Yarlina, it's Jarlina. They actually pronounce the J.
Creepy. We're deep inside the thorn bush. If you venture in even deeper, you surely won't come out again in one piece. Or at all.
Okay,
Those
woodworms with
mean
thorn
thorns
bushes?
would only prick at it.
No. Okie dokie. Well, while I go get the sticky stuff from the snail, since my bot
I'll
just
take these boots off first.
since my bot just reminded me about this, don't forget that you all can voice your opinions for what game we play after this one. There's quite a few selections on there. That's not everything I have, but at least that gives me an idea of how to make up my schedule. Because we're probably still going to play Okami after this one, but it seems like Goblins is the next game that y'all want to see. I just want to take a break from point and clicks after this. And yes, Wolfie Girlfriend is in trouble. He is most definitely in trouble. But let's give you this.
Is this one of your special waters by any chance?
I can't believe it. Yes. Yes, indeed. As a reward, I will produce some of my world-class snail slime for you. Give me a sec.
Ew.
Here you go. Super duper extra sticky. Just for you.
Thank you.
Ew.
I've never held anything so sticky in my hooves before.
Yeah. Yeah, that noise was ew. That noise was definitely ew. Alright. So at least now we might be able to get past that turbine. I'm still not sure how to help Yarlina. But the bull might be able to help us. Maybe.
It's us again.
Feel right at home, you two.
To give... Is there another one of those straw dolls?
Don't you already have one?
True.
But I'm flattered that you seem to like them so much.
Definitely.
Alright, so you can't have multiple dolls in your inventory. Good to know. I kind of want him to move the cabinet in the infirmary. But it looks like he won't. Looks like he won't. So let's go see if this sticky sap... I haven't been to the coast in a while either. Let's see if this sticky, slimy, sappy stuff will clog up. To Owlsgard, to Owlsgard. Up to Owlsgard.
It would only be ripped into pieces. Or flung across the place.
Alright, well, what about this?
I don't have to make it slimy here.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on. You should have saved before you did that, Crafty. You should have saved before you did that, because now you've got to go do everything again. Grr-arg. And yeah, that was definitely a curse splat. But now we gotta go cut through the brambles for Jarlina again. Snip, snip. Also, Crafty is thinking about being a very, very bad girl and making herself comfort food for
From
lunch
here
today.
on, the thorns.
I'm a
There's
bad
Georgina!
person. Okay,
We should be.
so let's get our flask.
Let's see if this works.
Pick up the
Even though they're
flask.
much smaller.
I don't know, I'm just craving rice balls again. At the very least, even if I did do rice balls, they'd also be good for tomorrow.
I'll take these boots off first.
Maybe I will do that, because those are nice snacks. And thank you for that cookie, Log Cal. Wrong hand. Cookie. Oh, delicious. I could use some special cookies right now, Log Cal. I could definitely use some special cookies right now. No, go to settlement. Interesting. Oh, is the bot broken now? Yeah, I noticed it didn't do that. Thank you for that, Rill. And thank you for that, Nordic. Alright, so the bot's not broke. It just tried to pull a shark fact that it couldn't. So the bot is not 100% on shark facts yet, but at least it's working 98% of the time.
Is this one of your special waters by any chance?
I swear,
Yeah,
if
and
something... Everything so far has broken. OBS broken, my recording broke, my microphone
Super
broke,
duper
the
extra
game has
sticky.
broken,
Just for you.
and now my
Thank
bot's
you.
broken. Oh, lordy. Alright. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't reset the cooldowns. But the shark bait, or not shark bait, shark facts will be back momentarily. So I'm curious, chat. I'm actually kind of curious. What would you prefer? The bot costing a lot of points with a small slowdown? Or a larger timeout, but cheaper points? I'm curious. There we go. And yes, ooh ha ha. I should make that one of the shark quotes, actually. Where instead of a fact, you just get shark ooh ha ha. Alright, so we can get across past the turbine now. So let's go to the tower. What is this nonsense?
The back end leads outside, and it's aimed directly at the great sight of the owls. Downright
Interesting.
menacing. Here's hoping that the owls who posed as models for these statues weren't
Ah.
replicated on a 1-to-1 scale.
Oh my. Those are some big honking
Downright
owls.
Here's
Old places like this always give me some really unsettling vibes.
Realize too, I should be talking to
Old
Gwen
places
more.
You can clearly see that the wolves were here earlier. They must have been the first who found this button again after all these centuries.
And they probably broke it too.
You can clearly they must
Use button.
the wolves must have uncovered this button.
Oh, less points but higher cooldown. Okay. Well, the cooldown's only 90 seconds. It's not like it's a really long cooldown. It's mostly there so y'all don't talk over each other.
This
Alright.
tower is activated.
Oh, that's one. No. And yes, owl lasers indeed. But no, he definitely does not know about second breakfast, or 11sies for that matter. And now I want a scone. Ooh, okay.
One could almost assume that boats were once tied to this peg-like piece.
Hmm.
In my home, this statue might just make a good hat rack. There must be something mysterious behind it. It's ancient, but apparently still functional.
Alright, well, use the lever. Haha. He made it! He made it! Pull the lever, Kronk!
The statue has notches on its limbs. I wonder
Wrong
if you can move them.
lever. Alright, use owl.
It starts to move.
Okay.
It lifted one of its wings.
What ancient secret might it be sharing?
What?
It's dancing?
Oh man, what a nonsense. I feel like I'm at a carnival.
Hopefully you're able to turn that annoying thing off again.
Oh my god, that's adorable. What is the purpose of this?
Nonsense. But still, fascinating what the ancient owl people have created in terms of technological wonders. Perhaps this statue is moved by a multitude of strings inside the rock, and it's on a cylindrical pedestal that rotates and lifts the statue.
This is random. Oh, well, come on in, Arctic. Welcome in, welcome in. You enjoy that lurk. It does sound kind of like Take Me Out to the Ball Game, doesn't it? Okay, well, that was weird.
It must have been built 1,000 years ago by the owls. Gwen, just think about how old...
They must have looked the water and...
That was unexpected that the statue would start dancing. But sure. Holy crap balls!
And we still don't get past.
You won't see us in this corner.
You shall not pass! Okay, well, that one was a little big. Wow!
He sees me every time.
It is Metal Gear.
Dude, how about we start setting up a trap or something?
Ah, there's a hint. And is the... Oh yeah, the boat is gone! Ah. Oh, that's funny. He probably ran away the second he saw that.
I could stretch a rope here.
I love how he screams like a little girl. That must have been so much fun to record that.
That was probably too far into his field of vision.
Oh yeah, the seal totally wouldn't zoom. Seal totally wouldn't zoom. Alright, so let's try and tie it here.
I could stretch a rope here.
Oh, was it really? I didn't catch that, Bunny Fist. I wonder if the wolves sabotaged it.
That was probably too far into his field of vision.
Alright, well, if I can't do it there, let's tie it here.
Ah, I could stretch the rope across this path. Only what do I attach the other end of the rope to?
Alright. I didn't catch that. I bet you the
lever
wolves
stuck.
sabotaged it.
This is not in such good shape after all.
Oh, come on.
The lever does not need an item to be used. It's ancient, but the lever's stuck. Guess it's not in such good shape.
Of course it's stuck.
The lever does not...
So, I know what I'm supposed to do here, but how do I unstick the lever?
Dung! The statue is far too wide and bulky to tie the rope around it. I need something more narrow. The lever does not...
I tie it to Gwen.
Pretty coast, isn't it?
Yes, so, picturesque. I feel like I'm walking inside a painting. That
I love how
someone
that line's
is
delivered with
currently
Gwen looking directly
Funny
at the
thought,
player.
but also quite absurd.
And they both look
How do
directly
we
at
get
the
past
camera.
this huge stomping dingus?
As clunky and heavy as he looks, I'm sure he won't get back on his feet if he trips over something. Which brings me to this cool idea. We could set some kind of trap for him.
All right.
So there's our hint.
I could stretch.
But obviously you attach it to the owl. But you're not going to let me attach it to the owl now. Larg.
As a stone, you get enormous. The rather flat shores in Vela Hill. One could almost assume that.
Alright, so I can't...
I wonder if owls have sat on them from time to time.
No, it's not a soft lock, Melina. It's not a soft lock.
It must have been built by the first.
I can't imagine.
No, it is not a soft lock. It's just we haven't figured out
begins
how
in-
to make the thing move.
I could stretch a rope here.
Yeah. No, it has to be that statue. Has to be that statue. Intriguing.
That was probably too far into his field of vision.
No, that's definitely the answer, but we need to lube up that lever somehow. So we've got a lot of things we need to do here. We got a lot of things we need to do. Let's see. All right.
Where'd that giant two-legged machine go? A thing that size can't just disappear on an island this small. Did it just vanish into thin air?
If it didn't sound so absolutely stupid, it could totally be the case here. What's going on here?
Excellent question. So that's the coast. How did we get to that one, I wonder? Yeah, it might be timed.
Every hair, whatever the deer.
Might be timed.
Looks like Flintstone.
That's a terrible pun. Well, let's... I don't think there's anything else to do with the wolf camp.
Phew. We would have almost landed on it too, and then would probably have joined those bony buddies over there.
I didn't just really cover up a plot
You
hole.
can put things
Yeah.
on it.
Oh, no. I mean, what plot hole are you referring to, though, Bunnyfist? Because I haven't really seen a plot hole yet. Plot in this has seemed pretty solid to me. Plot in this has definitely seemed pretty solid to me.
I can leave the door alone with this.
Don't.
Alright, so the spider's gonna come out. Oh, gotcha, Bunnyfist. Gotcha.
I can see the healer silhouette somewhere in the back of the room.
Oh!
That spider can get nasty.
We gotta get rid of that pesky spider somehow.
That spider.
We got.
Alright, talk
Well,
to Spider.
You
We're off.
Alright, so what can I do to the
I can't
spider?
get past the spider with this. I can't get past the.
What can we do to the spooter?
I can't get past. I can't get past the spider with. I can't get past the spider with this.
Yeah, the doll didn't
I
work.
can't get past the spider with this.
I gotta figure out what to do here. Yeah, I mean, it by previous dialogue choices, it makes you think that you're supposed to get the spider out there so the wind blows it away. But we've also got this.
There appears to be a hole in the wall behind the shelf. I don't think that will do any good.
Because we've also got the cracks behind the door, or behind the cabinet.
I don't think that will do any good.
But we can't push the
Heavy,
cabinet.
solid oak shelf. On it, I see 2 smart books on medicine, a skull, and a dusty.
Yeah, but we
Glenn,
can't.
would you?
But we can't move it. So how do we move it?
Man, that's too heavy even for me. I've been letting myself.
I guess we'll have to come up.
Oh, are they, Bunny Fist? Are they?
This crack runs through the entire wall. On the other side, a large object appears to be blocking the hole.
Well, that's certainly a thing, but I don't know if that's gonna help us.
That doesn't have to go in the crack. That does.
I don't know if that's really gonna help us, though. Well, I'm open to suggestions, chat. I'm open to suggestions if y'all can think of anything right now.
There's no answer.
Would the woodworms be of use? Well, maybe. I don't think the woodworms will do anything to the cabinet, though. And we obviously need them for something, but we're
Nothing interesting to be seen.
getting to the fact that this is chapter 3. We're probably having to deal with some moon logic here. You were right, Logcal. You were right. It. Nope. We don't have to move the cabinet.
That was impressive.
Apparently, nope. We just do that.
Looks like someone's been sloppy with the house's structural design.
I did not expect that, but okay.
Even I'm too big to crawl through. Nothing interesting.
But that might help the spider. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Ew!
Okay, well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Huh.
Looks like someone's been sloppy with the house's structural design.
I
Okay.
hope the healer's treatment methods aren't as bad as this place looks.
Straw dowel?
That doesn't have to go in the crack.
Okay. No, it was a good guess, though, Logcal. It was a good guess, and it did lead us to the solution. It got us one step closer, at least.
That doesn't have to. The jar already serves its purpose. A heavy, solid oak shelf. On it, I see a skull, and a dusty.
Yeah, but rolling pin with what?
Am I supposed to club the shelf with this until it's reduced to sawdust? It's a little too massive for that.
We also can't target the cracks anymore.
Looks like someone's been sloppy with the house's structural design. That doesn't.
Okay.
That doesn't.
I mean, I can
That
already
doesn't
tell
have
I'm
to be illuminated.
probably supposed to set the straw on fire at some point, is my guess.
A heavy on it, a skull, and a dusty.
Can we push it now?
Since we already created a hole in the shelf, I guess.
No. Okay. It doesn't do anything, Logcal. We already talked to him. Talking to the horse does not do anything. We already went through all the horse's dialogue, and he's there just as flavor.
Nothing
Alright.
interesting. Nothing in.
Oh, you got any hints for me out here, Gwen? Because you seem to be our
Don't
hint
look
giver.
down.
Well, that's okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Jeez, that's some wind! The vein does not need another item.
Hmm.
New! No, unnecessary.
And I
No. Can I pick up the sign?
It's permanently attached to the wall.
Huh, that's interesting.
It's permanently attached to the wall.
That's funny. The voice here doesn't match the text.
Permanently attached to the wall. New! No matter if we unnecessary.
and I
It's always amusing when stuff like that happens. All right, but there's
This
also
part
a
of the
gutter
is
here.
quite long and bent in an L shape. It's just there to collect rainwater.
Okay.
It's just there to collect.
Interesting, though, that we can do something with the gutter, too. That wasn't what I expected to happen. Go to head.
Is this the healer? Not very flattering.
Can I use the rope on that?
I don't have to tie a rope around that.
No. Hmm.
Oh man, that's probably the very last thing I'd mount on my wall if I was a healer.
I bet you,
Nothing
actually, that is the healer in here. I bet you that is the healer. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No. Oops.
Wow. Okay, that was just mean.
Oops.
You can poke them. Of course you can.
Oops.
I needed that.
This could get awkward.
Oh, too funny.
I'm sure the bandage will do its job.
But yeah, I bet you that's the healer, actually. So what am I supposed
Looks
to
like
do with
someone's
this app?
No,
Use-
I'm not the.
Pick up Gwen.
Hey, I'm not an item.
Open Gwen.
This could get awkward.
Pull Gwen.
I don't want to push her around.
I do.
My new companion, Gwen. Those machines had no mercy with this poor fellow.
Okay. Well, what do we have? What do we have to do here? We could try to burn the vines. We could try to burn the vines out in by Yarlina. Yeah, pretty much Emerald. I like the fact that you can actually poke him too. That just amuses me greatly. Okay. So hold on, what am I doing here? What am I doing? We're gonna go to Yarlina. And see if maybe we can, like, burn the vines down with the candle. Probably not. But it's a thought.
Hello up there, Mrs.
Have anything new to do for me, dialogue-wise?
We'll
Nope.
be on our way.
May.
Alright, go to here. Go to path. Yeah. No, that's my guess too, Bunnyfist. That's
Those
my
mean
guess too.
Thorns would only prick at it. This'll do it no good.
Alright, what if I use the
That won't
straw
help
dowel
her.
with Yarlina?
Those mean thorns would only prick at it. Darn! Those thorns are of the extra thick sort. I need extra sharp scissors. Brute force won't make the thorns go away. That won't help her.
Okay. So there's moon logic going on here. There's moon logic going on here. So let us evaluate what we have. We have a bone with a hole in it. We have an empty container. We have straw. We have a dowel. We have boots. We have scissors. We have mud, a notebook, rope, rock, candle, and rolling pin. So what can we do with these items? What can we do with these items? We also, hold on, we also haven't been to the river in a while. Yeah, when the moon logic strikes. I wonder if we can use the straw dowel with the river.
It ate the doll in a flash.
Maybe we should try to keep this creature busy a little longer, so we have enough time to sneak across the bridge.
Okay. Alright, so we're on the right path then with that. Yeah, no, we're not going to swim there, Melina. But that does get us a little closer. Well, let's go talk to the bull. Yeah, it kind of is. Kind of is,
It's
Amaryllis.
us again.
Feel right at home.
All right, let me...
To get... Is there...
But what
I, gave it to a good friend.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
All right, so one straw dowel.
Thank you.
What can we do to the straw dowel?
To move... See...
Can I get more sticky sap? Can I get... Nope, it's back here. Can I get more sticky stuff from the snail, put the sticky stuff on the dowel, and then throw the dowel at the thingy? What, am I saying dowel wrong?
Greetings, my slimy friend.
Welcome back.
What kind
I shall. Oh, or
of serious?
admittedly, but you are welcome to have.
What can you tell?
Despite the however, of which,
Oh, dowel. Yeah, well,
Bye.
that's my accent.
You.
That is unfortunately my accent.
She just slime all over the items in my pockets.
Alright, so slime is not the answer here.
I'm sure the straw doll would do better in a different... This doesn't have to go...
Okay.
Bone doesn't help me here.
Yeah, no, that's just my accent. I know, I say dowel like in dowel rod. Well, a few times my Chicago accent is noticeable. So what can we do to the dowel to make it more appetizing to... I know what. Put the dowel on the stick. There you go. Dowel is on the stick. Use the stone with the river. And now it's gonna fight with the stick. There we go. I love the name of that achievement. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, Bunnyfist. Sharpening the scissors somehow.
Nothing visible to open it with. I'll knock politely.
My leader, is that you?
Oh no.
Must have been the wind. Ah, too bad. I was hoping it was that roebuck I saw earlier,
Hey.
so I could finally crack his skull open like a walnut.
Please no.
Wait! Now I've locked myself out again. I should really remember that this door can only be opened from the inside. Ah, well, I'll just use the back entrance again.
Back entrance, huh? Can I take him home with me?
That would have been too easy. Jarek has one of his men stationed here.
We better not mess with him.
How did he get back in?
You know this is gonna be bad. And that's true. I do already have a wolf husband.
Absolutely nothing to see.
This is a pixel hunt.
They're surrounding the entire tower.
Yes, no romancing the evil wolf. Oh, I bet you this one's a pixel hunt.
Say, Gwen, how can we get inside the tower?
Probably not through the front entrance. There must be another way.
I'm aware,
I
Gwen.
wonder whether we can take on this wolf.
That guy's got biceps bigger than your head. And I don't even want to talk about his vicious-looking teeth.
I get it. Could you watch the wolf? Hide behind the tower and watch him go in?
Knock again, and I'll try.
Hey, there we go.
I'll take one more look around the area.
No, Gwen. Okay,
Say,
hold on.
Gwen, I wonder whether...
And
I get it. How can we get in?
probably not. There must.
I'll take one more look around the area.
Alright, so Gwen should now hide behind the tower. There she goes. Do it.
That noise again.
Do it.
Wait! Now I've locked myself out again. I should really remember that this door can only be opened from the inside. Well, I'll just use the back entrance again.
All right. Bum, 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 bum. Death by snoo, snoo.
So, did you see anything?
Only that the wolf did something with his feet. He seemed to position them on the little stone slabs in a certain order, but I couldn't really make out which ones. Then, a secret door opened. But when I tried to follow him in, the secret door closed again. If only we could find out what slabs he stepped on. Then we know how to open the secret door.
I know how. I know how. I know how. All right. Try number 3. Into the mud.
This is slowly driving me crazy.
That's the point, dude.
I stepped right into this darn mud. Wait!
Yep, you're locked
I've
out.
locked myself out again. I should really remember that this door can only be opened from the inside. Well, I'll just use the back entrance again.
Yes, you will, my fine furry friend. Pong, 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 pong. All right, now we know how to get in. It's actually, that's a quite clever one. That's a quite clever one.
It seems like he stepped on these stones in a certain order.
He totally just played DDR on the stones.
Right! A secret door! I hope I don't run into that wolf.
Oh, you know you will. That was amusing. Oh, this dev definitely knows his audience.
Lucky us. He didn't see me.
Perfect. All right, use the button. That's
The wolf
2.
must have uncovered this button.
That's 2. They kind of do, Amaryllis. That's why I always try and give them funny names.
This tower is activated.
That is definitely why I try to give them funny names. All right, well, that's 2 down. What is the squirrel reading? Why is he reading a book? Was he doing that before?
It's us again!
Greetings.
How can you be calm enough to read a book now?
Listen, I'm trying to find out about the monster that was causing trouble here a moment ago.
That is new.
It must be possible to assign it to one of the animal species. But even this clever encyclopedia here doesn't seem to have the faintest idea about where this thing might have come from.
I guess your encyclopedia won't be of much use there, my fuzzy friend. We're dealing with something completely unknown right now.
Maybe I can still find something.
If not,
Squiggle.
I'd suggest you find somewhere to hide.
You don't have to tell me twice.
We have to go.
Don't let those things get you.
Well, that was at least amusing dialogue. Let us evaluate. We've gotten 2 out of the 3 towers. We found Yarlina, but we have not freed her from the thorn bushes.
Something
And I-
tells me that machine must have swum away. All the better for us.
Well, that's good. That means we don't have to worry about it anymore. So now we need to figure out how to sharpen our skizzers. And I have a feeling I know how.
That's not what belongs on this trestle.
Come on! I can't use the trestle to sharpen the scissors. Okay.
Phew. We would have, and then would probably have.
I pick up the
I think
fire.
the ashes in the wood are already where you need them.
Yeah, and we need to trip the big robot. Oh, alright, so this is probably not where we want to be right now. Probably not where we want to be right now. Yeah, that's... And yes, I said robot. Alright, let's go back to the river and let's grab a throwing stone. And maybe we can use that stone to hone our skizzers. Use rock with...
This is no way to sharpen scissors properly.
Ah, but that is an option. Okay. But yeah, holding the stone and the scissors does not sharpen it. We could try and sharpen them against a rock.
Lever stuck. Guess it's not in such good shape after all.
No, it was a good idea, Melina. It was a good idea.
I'd rather leave this ain't. Who would have thought? There are still. Unfortunately, it's hard to.
Judging by the remaining statues,
Open runes?
Just old brickwork. Nothing visible to be opened.
Maybe on an owl. It's worth a shot.
That doesn't belong on this old statue. That doesn't belong. This will not remove the stone disc.
Wait, that stone disc is removable?
This will
Hello.
not remove the stone disc.
Eh.
There are outlines of countries and islands carved into it. Some kind of world.
Okay, so we need that stone disc.
This will not remove the stone disc.
Okay, so that didn't answer our problem. However, that did give us another clue to
Here
what we
begins
need to
an
do.
insurmountable cliff.
Yeah, if we could get it off him. If we could get it off him. 'Cause, I mean, this is... Oh, man. I love it when games do this. I know the answer. The answer is tie the rope to this statue and put it on the
Ah,
musical
stretch the
statue,
rope across
and then
this
it'll
path.
wind it
Hmm.
and
I mean,
make
what
it
do I
tight
attach
enough.
the other end of the rope to?
But we've got to somehow lubricate that lever. You know, I'm dumb. Gwen?
All right. No, Lever stuck. Guess it's not in such.
Boo.
Lever stuck. Guess
I wanted to use Gwen on the lever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Melina. That's what I'm thinking. But we have to get the stone out first. That's pretty accurate for today, Nordic. Yeah, the snail won't give me more slime because I don't have more water for it. Snail will not give me more slime.
This seems to be the way to open this glass wall. No,
Alright, can I talk to Gwen here? I can. Alright, Gwen, what do you got to say
even
here?
if this building hasn't been here for long, it looks like someone once lived here a long time ago. And it doesn't seem like the residents had planned their disappearance.
This is true, Gwen. Thank you for that insightful thing. Alright, so we know if we use the container with this, it'll shoot the container outside. Which isn't the most helpful thing, but it is good to know. And that's true, I did ask for dialogue. It was not useful dialogue, but we did get dialogue.
this seems to be the.
Use terminal.
Identification required to open cell.
That's not creepy at all.
Nothing's happening.
Oh.
Nothing's happening.
Oh.
The surface is all. But maybe it'll work.
Requesting sample for analysis.
Ah, okay. Bone?
Negative.
Oh, well, we just learned something else that we needed to know.
Judging by the battered exterior, it seems you certainly can't open the door from this side.
Still gonna try using the button.
Nothing happened.
Hmm.
This seems to
So we know now that the only thing we can do here is the sample.
the surf, but maybe it'll work.
Requesting
Empty container.
negative.
Negative. Okay.
Appears to be some sort of suit hidden behind a. Wait, there's something in. A pack medicine. Appears hidden. Wait, there's
Okay.
a pack medicine.
So we need to somehow open this too. What else can we find?
Full of these strange containers.
And what's up, Amaryllis?
I wonder what these pipes were once transporting through this strange building. It seems to lead to the balcony at the far end of the building. No item will. I'll never get the door open with this.
It does seem awfully human. It most certainly does seem awfully human. I wonder if I could put the straw outside to cushion that.
Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything here.
It's worth a shot.
Apparently, it was once part of some kind of piping system inside the building, of which there doesn't seem to be much left. This part of the pipe is attached to the wall with tiny screws.
Which makes me wonder if you're supposed to unscrew it.
It worked! I was able to pull out those screws with the tip of the scissor blade. You should be able to move the pipe now.
Okay.
Apparently, it was once of which
That is
this part
totally...
of the pipe is attached.
That is totally not the
What should I
solution
do
to
with
this.
the pipe?
Why is the back? Yeah. Well, we're supposed to get over there, Amaryllis. I think we're supposed to get over there, but I just had a thought. I just had a thought. What is this gonna do? Interesting. Okay. What if we make it go that way? Yeah, it did shoot off somewhere. This is definitely doing something. I just don't think it's anything useful currently. But if I do this up, what does up do? Must go up. What does up do? Pick up empty containers. Container with device. Okay. So we want it to go that way.
Unfortunately. Appears to be a rope that probably once had a use on this building. It seems to be made of a completely different material than any
Oh.
other rope I've ever seen. It's much more thicker and harder.
Probably a cable.
I bet that switch opens the door there. I bet that's... I can never get there from over here. I could throw something at the switch to push it, only I'd need a lot of strength, and be able to shoot around the corner. Therefore, I'm afraid this item will be of no use to me.
That's a hint, though. Can I put a rock in one of the empty containers?
A rock is certainly more useful elsewhere.
No.
Why should there be straw lying around?
Yeah, that was a hint and a half. That was definitely a hint and a half.
But I already...
So this is definitely something. Bugger. Also, that window, we can't see that from the inside, I'm noticing. We cannot see that window from the
And the only
inside.
thing- The stairs lead to nowhere. Strange.
Okay. Okay.
Either the inhabitants of this place are incredible, or
Use container with
it's hard to
debris.
remove debris with this.
Can you light the
I didn't
candle?
get a bright idea with that one yet. The end of the stairs is missing, and the only thing waiting for me down there. What's that gonna do for me on a staircase?
Yeah, there must be something further out to redirect. I agree. And it doesn't look like I can manually light the candle, Argon.
I'm gonna have to tie.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe rope?
Unfortunately,
Hold
something
on.
must have hit this wall, leaving a remarkably round hole.
Helpful.
I could put my hoof through it, but then... Unfortunately, that doesn't fit in the hole. That doesn't fit in... That doesn't fit in the hole.
When in doubt, try everything.
That doesn't fit in the hole.
I have a feeling that we need Jarlina for this. I have a feeling that we need Jarlina for this. Because the tower we've already activated, and I don't think there's anything else in the tower. Now, there's nothing else to do up here.
Back end leads outside. It's aimed directly.
But yeah, as always, chat, if you have any
I
suggestions,
wonder what these pipes were once.
if you have suggestions, I am open to them. Into an oven pipe. Yeah. Bunny Fist, you're right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, you're right. You're right. Gutter. Exactly, Amaryllis. Can I take this?
Wow, even this massive thing fits in my pants.
Dude, too much information.
Chat, we are not going there. No. 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 I went there in my brain. No. We are not doing this. That's too easy. No. No. Yeah, the game did go there. The game totally went there. Oh, but see, this is why I love
Doesn't
playing
fit
these
the
games.
small pipe. I'm sure I can find a better place for the gutter.
I hate you, game.
It actually fits!
I'm not sure how that's being suspended, but sure. All right, button. Doink. Oh, no, that was beautiful, Bunny Fist. And I don't know if you actually knew the answer was gutter or if you were just musing, but that was perfect.
It must have led to another part of the building at one time, of which there now seems to be nothing left.
And yes, button, who's got the button?
Who knows what it was once used for, when the rest of this strange building still existed. Definitely very tear-resistant.
Yeah, we're gonna need that for the robot. Okay, well, now we got that.
Whatever's behind that window, it's hidden in deepest darkness.
Can I use my candle on it?
This will disappear into the darkness for...
Actually didn't notice the gutter. I did, Bunny Fist, and I'm like, oh, I bet you that's gonna be important later. Well, it most certainly was. Yeah, I did too, Amaryllis. That was, and you know what? That was a nudge. That was just enough. Just enough to get us to where we need to be. But now the question is,
This seems...
what do we do now?
Identification required to open cell.
The question now is, what
Surface,
now?
Maybe it'll.
What now?
Requesting sample for analysis.
I will give you this.
Negative.
Alright, so we don't know what sample it wants. Okay, well, now we've got a rope. Now we have a rope. I don't know what this rope will do, but we have a rope. You steel rope with statue.
Ah, I could stretch the rope across this path. Only what do I attach the other end of the rope to? I don't have to tie a rope. Dung! The statue is far too wide and bulky to tie the rope around it. I need something more.
Okay. Alright. So, we got one step forwards. There's one step forwards. I don't think that's gonna help. Maybe. Actually, no. We still haven't figured out how to sharpen our scissors. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Wild Wolf. We'll try that before we go back to town and see if that helps us.
This will not remove the stone disc.
Ooh.
Interesting statues out here.
It's fascinating how you can still
Ah,
find
new
traces of the
dialogue.
ancient owl tribe everywhere.
Not helpful.
How do we get past this?
As with
All right.
Helpful.
This will not remove the stone disc.
Bone?
This will not remove.
Rolling pin?
This
Rock?
will not remove.
Alright. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. No, if we try and do that, Bunny Fist, the statue comes after us, but we didn't try it with the steel rope.
I could stretch a rope here.
But yeah, Big and Stompy comes out if I do that. Big and Stompy comes out if I do that.
Too far into his field of vision.
I know, that scream is fantastic. Oh,
Huge machine has disappeared again.
What a trickster!
so we got 2 out of 3, but we still need to save Darlena.
Oh, stay away from my straw dolls and pictures with that.
That's fair. I was hoping you would sharpen it for me, but I guess you won't. Use the scissors on the old
I don't
armor.
think that will do any good.
No. Have any new dialogue?
It's us again.
Feel
No.
See you later.
Well, something we haven't tried doing recently is we haven't tried going to this house again.
There's no answer. I can leave the door alone with this. If it works the same as any other door here, a very different architecture from the houses in Vela Hill. Wouldn't have guessed anyone still lived on this remote island. A very different. I won't do anything to that.
I wish there was like a blacksmith in town. I don't think the snail can sharpen my scissors, but it's worth
I
asking.
can't open it.
I wouldn't even know how to hold something like that.
Okay. That's something, though. That's something. See, I have a feeling... Yeah, but... Oh, that wouldn't help me any, though. Maybe the spider can help me.
You two.
Yeah, I know. Can you sharpen my scissors for me?
It has to be possible to solve this without spilling blood.
But I want to cut off some spiders. Alright. It only places the rope on that one specific string, so we made it something like a lever to hoist up the dam. Yeah, the lever's stuck, Bunny Fist. The lever is stuck, is the problem.
The vein already has an opening.
Can I cut the vein?
The vein does not need another item.
Thank you for that follow, and welcome to the
already
ranks
doing
of the
its job here.
Muses. You'll find that we're a very serious bunch here. There are no shenanigans.
It's already doing its job here.
But we do have an abundance of cookies, and currently we're stuck. Currently, we are stuck.